the Mercedes-Benz C-Class has been blessed with a mid-cycle update.
In that spirit, it's only fitting that we give our mid-cycle update graphic a mid-cycle update. Editor, reveal the new graphic.
With that fresh graphic holstered and ready for action, let's talk about the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. When it arrived in 2014, the 4th generation C-Class charmed my metaphorical socks off. I went with socks to keep things PG. Those early charms have endured post-refresh, anchored by a long nose, short tail, and taut body lines that create an athletic, artful, and upscale shape. Of course, if you can see, you can make up your own mind about the C-Class's style.
Even so, I'm going to gush about the interior. Its look and feel reflect the qualities of a top-tier Mercedes product, simply condensed for a smaller canvas. I will point out one thing though. If you look up here at the sunglass holder, this plastic, it's shiny and black, it looks super cheap. Everything else, glorious. All right, one more tiny complaint. If you come to the trunk here, you'll notice that this section is unfinished and you can see the overspray. This feels a little unsophisticated. That aside, it's the tactile differences that make the C-Class so lovely. Let's just close that up now, shall we?
The materials and buttons feel expensive. The window switches move with a light but precise action. The vents make a subtle, satisfying click when centered. Oh, that's nice. In total, the cabin delights in countless ways. To a lesser degree, it also baffles.
Operating on these beautifully arranged controls can be tricky. In this region, the buttons lack physical distinction, so you actually have to read the labels to know what you're pressing. Meanwhile, controlling the screen, you handle it with a standard rotary knob here that you can move in different directions, or an optional touchpad, which is okay, but it's not as easy as just pushing the thing on the screen you want, which you cannot do.
Put simply, the interface has a learning curve, but not one that's insurmountable. And again, look at that lovely interior.
Don't even get me started on the optional Burmester audio system. It's only $850, 13 speakers, and 590 watts. It sounds brilliant, but at that price, you can totally justify it based on the stainless steel speaker grates alone. I mean, they really do set off the interior.
From a dimensional standpoint, things are less lovely in the rear, where headroom can be tight for taller passengers. Poor Tim. Poor James. Meanwhile, a large center tunnel compromises middle seat comfort. As for trunk space, there's a tidy 12.6 cubic feet to play with, plus a very wide pass-through with the seats folded down for hauling larger objects. Key takeaway, for the grandest experience possible, sit up front. Regardless of position, the C-Class is a pleasure to drive or ride in.
It ably isolates its occupants from road and wind noise while absorbing the road's less dignified qualities. Screw you, road! Mercedes is having none of it! When cornering, the C-Class feels nimble and sure-footed, despite just a touch of vagueness from the steering wheel. Then again, filtering out the road from my hands contributes to a sense of serenity. And really, couldn't we all use a little more serenity? Screw you, road! Ha ha ha!
In either rear or $2,000 pricier all-wheel drive form, the C300 features a somewhat laggy but still lively turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that, along with its 9-speed automatic transmission partner, returns an EPA-estimated 34 mpg on the highway, along with 0 to 60 acceleration in less than 6 seconds.
With an abundance of ratios, the transmission supports good fuel economy and spirited performance. But I have noticed that the gear changes are not transparent, which to my mind would be more in line with the refined spirit of Mercedes.
I'm also underwhelmed by the automatic engine start-stop system.
For those who don't know, it shuts off the engine when you're stopped to save fuel, but the conspicuous vibrations when it operates have me reaching for the off button, which is right down here. Shh.
Before running out of time, we should discuss the C-Class's numerous permutations. You might want to get cozy. Obviously, there's the sedan, offered in C300 guise like our test car, as a C43 with a turbocharged V6, a C63 that can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds, and a C63S that's even quicker. All those engine choices are also found in the 4-seat C-Class Coupe and the C-Class Cabriolet. Keep things simple, and with destination charges, a rear-drive Mercedes-Benz C300 starts around $42,500, a price well above many of the C-Class's competitors. However, that MSRP does include a wealth of fine features like dual-zone automatic climate control, power seats with driver-side memory, faux leather upholstery, several choices in wood or aluminum trim, LED head and taillights, automatic emergency braking, and multiple driving modes.
Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration comes standard with a 7-inch screen, but this 10.25-inch screen is only $300. For $300, hell, I'll kick in to get you a larger screen. This might be a good moment to add some small text to clarify my offer.
More options I won't actually help you pay for include heated and ventilated front seats, leather upholstery, a 360-degree camera system, adaptive cruise control, blind spot warning, and other advanced driver assists. There's also an AMG line exterior package with 18-inch wheels, unique body styling, and other sporty upgrades.
Strangely, while push-button start is standard equipment, you have to use the fob to unlock the door. If it were me, I'd spend $1,600 on the premium package, which includes this smart key, so I can unlock the door by using my hand and touching the door handle like a civilized person. Off with you now. Off to the entitlement banquet.
Among the competition, there are less expensive, more exhilarating, more Swedish, and perhaps more practical choices. Even so, the pricier Mercedes-Benz C-Class occupies an intriguing intersection between quality, comfort, and performance. I love ending these videos with a lesson, so here goes.
The latest Mercedes-Benz C-Class teaches us that with the right execution, a strong concept can have lasting appeal. But it doesn't hurt to keep improving things along the way.